In the remote town of Harlan, Kentucky, there's an old mansion known as the Blackwood Estate. Built in the 1800s, the estate was once a grand home for the wealthy Blackwood family. However, after a series of tragic events, including the mysterious deaths of the entire family, the mansion was abandoned. Locals claim it's cursed, and the estate has become a place of dark legend. Sound of wind howling through broken windows and creaking floorboards. In the summer of 2018, a group of college friends, eager for adventure, decided to explore the Blackwood Estate. They were drawn by the stories of ghostly apparitions and unexplained phenomena. Armed with cameras and an unshakable bravado, they entered the mansion as twilight descended. Footsteps echoing on wooden floors, distant thunder. The mansion was as eerie as the tales suggested. Dust-covered furniture and cobwebs filled every room. In the main hall, they found an old portrait of the Blackwood family, their eyes seeming to follow them. As they explored, they noticed an unnatural chill in the air, and strange noises echoed through the empty rooms. Sound of creaking, whispers just out of reach. The group split up to cover more ground. Jessica and Mark went to the library, where they discovered old journals and letters hidden behind a bookshelf. The letters spoke of a dark ritual performed by the Blackwood patriarch, intended to secure wealth and power. The final entry was a frantic plea for help. "The darkness is coming for us." Rustling of old papers, Jessica's gasp. Meanwhile, Emily and Tom explored the basement, where they found a hidden door behind a stack of old crates. The door led to a small, dimly lit room filled with strange symbols and a large, ornate mirror. As they examined the room, they felt a presence, and the temperature dropped sharply. Soft, chilling whispers and the sound of a mirror being touched. Tom, intrigued, touched the mirror, and it began to fog up despite the cold. As the mist cleared, they saw faces pressed against the glass, their eyes wide with terror. Panicked, they tried to leave, but the door slammed shut, trapping them inside. Loud, echoing thud of the door slamming. Back in the library, Jessica and Mark heard Emily and Tom's frantic cries for help. They raced to the basement, but when they reached the hidden room, it was empty. The mirror was shattered, and the symbols were smeared with what looked like blood. Emily and Tom were nowhere to be found. Sound of heavy breathing and frantic footsteps. The group regrouped and decided to leave. As they exited the mansion, they felt an oppressive weight, as if being watched. Outside, the air was thick with an eerie silence. They drove away quickly, leaving the Blackwood Estate behind. Sound of car engines starting and tires screeching. The next day, Jessica and Mark reviewed the footage. They were horrified to see shadowy figures moving behind them in the corners of the frames, and in one chilling moment, the faces of Emily and Tom, their expressions frozen in terror, staring out from the shattered mirror. Static and distorted images. Emily and Tom were never found. The Blackwood Estate was sealed off and remains untouched, a dark monument to its cursed history. Locals say that on certain nights, you can see figures in the windows and hear desperate cries for help echoing through the halls. Some places hold on to their secrets and the souls of those who never escaped.